Welcome to the Great Scott Podcast. Today's guest, Frederick Bunkers.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back once again to the Great Scott Podcast. Today, I am joined by entrepreneur, Mr. Frederick Bunkers. How's it going, Freddy?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I hear that you're in a rather, well, maybe not so much peculiar situation, but I mean a normal situation, I guess, for current times.
I just got off my flight yesterday from Seattle because I go to University of Washington, and so my parents definitely don't want me anywhere near their house. So I'm currently quarantining in my aunt's attic until I get my COVID test back, and I'm hoping it's a negative.
Yeah, absolutely. So Freddy, like I mentioned, you are an entrepreneur, and it started, really amazing. It started for you in the 8th grade when you were still in junior high. How did the idea of, were your parents entrepreneurs? Did you start working for them or go for a company?
Yeah, so I'm super lucky because I grew up watching my mom, who's an entrepreneur, just build her businesses, and so I kind of always been in that mindset that I kind of wanted to be an entrepreneur. Always I was always in the back helping pack orders for her skincare company. It's called True Kid. She makes all natural skincare for kids. And then I would see her in the front and I'd be like, I want to be the boss in the front. I don't want to be packing orders. And so I kind of knew that I always wanted to, come up with an idea. And so I was always waiting for that idea to happen. And then it hit me when I was playing club volleyball and basketball in tournaments a couple hours away. And I didn't want to sit, in my sweat for 8 hours after playing 8 hours of volleyball and then a couple hour drive home. I was like, I need a wipe to wipe down my body so I don't have acne or sweat. And this was, 8th grade. So I had braces at the time and I was like, Freddy, you cannot have acne too. You got to choose. And so I came up with this idea for this wipe and I came to my mom. I was like, what are your thoughts on this? Like, just a wipe to use after working out so then you can get refreshed and ready to go. So we called it a shower and a wipe and kind of just went from there.
That's actually interesting. I was just thinking about people who don't have time to take a shower before they go to work, like these in-car showers. And I think the wipes are just incredible. That's an incredible idea for someone to just clean up really quick.
Exactly. Like pre-COVID, we actually had a lot of people who bike to work, wanted to get that early morning exercise, but their companies didn't have showers. And so, they'd bike to work in their suits and then they'd Hypergo wipe down and then they'd be ready to take on the day.
That's just incredible. And it's a 12 by 12 inch wipe, right? It's just like, just almost like taking a shower, but it's like a shower in a wipe then is kind of what you would say, right?
Exactly. We call it a square foot of clean, a shower and a wipe.
So do you have any other products that you're working on, any in the makings?
Yeah. So right now I have a line of obviously the after workout wipes, but I'm trying to transform Hypergo into more of like an active lifestyle brand. And so a product coming up is going to be an all natural deodorant. And then after that, I'm going to launch another wipe, but this time it's going to be a foot wipe with special scrubbing dots on it. So, because actually that's where all your foot odor comes from is dead skin on your foot. So these dots will actually just wipe off all the dead skin and therefore, your feet will smell better. So I'm trying to launch a bunch of different products that just all under the active lifestyle brand. So maybe a chafe stick next. I'm really just trying to encompass every outdoor imaginable adventure thing you would need.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It sounds like you're into like the sports realm, the athletic realm, and taking care of your body afterwards. Is that kind of
Exactly.
like? So is that?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said, so has that kind of been your thing always? Is just kind of like the sports man or the athletic man, and then cleaning up afterwards?
I wouldn't say I'm the most athletic person. I was definitely really good at volleyball, and that was kind of my niche. And so I definitely would sweat a lot after that because we play 8 hours of volleyball when we do our tournaments. And so it kind of stemmed from that. But all my other siblings love sports. And so they were like also begging for the same product. And so it kind of just worked out.
So yeah, so it sounds like that you have the sports guy in mind that you're kind of thinking afterwards.
Yeah.
So is that kind
that
of
was definitely
yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. That was definitely the intention when I founded it when I was 15. It was always that athletic dude who has to wipe off his face after a basketball practice, or an older person who does yoga but then has to go pick up their kids. It was always an active person who just needs to get more things done during their day.
Now, is there soap built into the wipe?
Well, we use like all natural cleaning. So it's like we have honey, we have oatmeal, and we have aloe vera. And so these are all natural cleaners. And so instead of just like using chemicals to clean your skin, these ingredients actually moisturize as well.
So are you currently still in school and still doing the entrepreneur? I know that I'm sure probably online.
I'm now a sophomore at University of Washington studying business.
Oh, gotcha.
And so I'm managing,
yeah.
yeah, so I'm managing this with school, definitely a lot on my plate.
Yeah, it sounds like it. How do you manage to balance it? I mean, I know time wise, but I mean, is it kind of hard to balance both of them at the same time?
Well, I would say I'm pretty good with time management, but
Okay.
also I've built my business around being seamless. You know, I have a virtual team, I have a virtual assistant, I have a virtual product manager, a digital coordinator who helps work with me. We have our daily huddles. So they help, keep projects on track. So at least I'm not the only one, doing all the work. I was able to create a team that just keeps me going.
So since
And
you're
obviously we use, oh, sorry.
no, I was just going to say, I mean, so since you're in the business realm, and you're set to make almost 7 figures a year, it is with 5 businesses on the rise. Um, any advice you would give to struggling like entrepreneurs right now, or business people who are like struggling right now for the COVID?
Well, I think, one thing I would say is you have to unabashedly talk about your business. When I was just first starting out, I was always a little nervous to talk about it just because didn't want to brag, or I was just nervous about talking about myself. But when you talk about your business, it's more people will start paying attention to you and want to help you. I think that's the best way to, especially during right now, to expand a business is just having more eyes on you. And so definitely my one tip would be just talk and talk and talk about your business, because the more people will hear about it, the more people you might find a person who's going to help you. No matter who you talk to, they might be a possible mentor, a possible investor. You never know. So I would say definitely just talk about your business.
So and you've done all this without even going on Shark Tank, because I don't think I've ever seen you on Shark Tank or pitching to a shark or anything like that.
I I actually auditioned for they were doing a kids version at the time, but instead of paying with capital, it was with social media influencers. So I auditioned for that, but it never came to be. So I could have been, but
Yeah,
a different
absolutely.
version.
Any future plans to maybe try to get on Shark Tank to pitch the product?
Maybe. Some of my mom's friends have been on there, and they didn't end up taking the deal, but it definitely is such a great platform to expand your business. You go on there and you get millions and millions of viewers. It definitely, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little nerve wracking, I would say, going on that show. But yeah, honestly, in the future, I might.
So now your business is called Hypergo. That's one of the now that's one of the 5, right? That's because there's a series of
Yeah.
5 different businesses that are going to be opening here pretty soon. Can you talk about the other 4?
Yeah, so I have Hypergo. That's the one I founded by myself. And then in early 2021, my mom and I are launching our new wellness collective called The Wellery. And that's under that, we have 5 new brands that we're launching. So we have Physic, which is going to be my men's skincare brand. We have Bloom Theory, which would be our women's skincare brand. We have A Pouch, which is going to be a special new body cleansing product. And then we have Hello Buddy, which is going to be a very special new dog product. And then under the Wellery, we're going to launch a bunch of different wellness products. So our main focus with this new startup is affordable and approachable wellness. So we want to create high quality products that, look expensive, are feel expensive, and act very, expensive, but are actually affordable so everyone can afford them. We want to make affordable, approachable, and we want to make, wellness approachable. And because everyone deserves, a great wellness routine. If you look at, the current kind of wellness brands that are out there, everything's kind of priced really high, and it's just not everyone can afford such expensive products, when in reality everyone needs to have, a good face wash, stuff like that. So our kind of goal is to be the new, I could say, the target of, wellness products.
So how was it that you managed to get the advertising going when you started these companies? What has it been all social media for you?
Well, actually, Amazon is our biggest advertiser
Oh, gotcha.
because that is for Hypergo. It's our main source of revenue. And so like when I first started out, I did, just a couple $100s a month on Amazon advertising, and it really just took off. I just got lucky that I created a product that also resonated with other people and that other people were looking for. And so after, just building up, I pour more and more money into advertising. And so that's our main source of advertising. But now recently we've started to do influencer marketing. And so that is actually super exciting because, to see pictures of people using your product and then posting on social media, it just makes me feel accomplished, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's actually my new way that I'm going towards, because I want social proof is just so important for businesses. And so I'm hoping that'll take off.
And your dream is to rival with that Clorox disinfectant wipes, right? I mean, you hope to create something similar or something better than what Clorox is doing.
Exactly.
Do you think that Clorox may be doing something wrong? I mean, do you see something wrong in their disinfectant wipes that you think that you could improve?
I don't see necessarily something wrong, but I don't love all the chemicals in them.
Oh,
I want to create a personal care version. Hypergo strives itself on, being environmentally friendly. All of our shipping is carbon neutral. All of our ingredients are all natural. Our package is recyclable. Our wipe is biodegradable. And so we have a very low carbon footprint. And I can't say that Clorox has a small carbon footprint. So I definitely would say that's one thing they're doing wrong. But when I rival them, I want to be the environmentally friendly version.
so like a green product, thinking of the environment.
Exactly.
I know you just said that, but still. So and how many people? I mean, do you have employees right now that work for you, or are you running this
Yeah.
all by yourself?
So I have a virtual team. So I have 2 virtual assistants. I have a virtual product manager. I have a virtual digital coordinator, a bookkeeper. So I have about 6 people. And then also I outsource a social media team. And then obviously I outsource my Amazon marketing team.
Wow. So is it like one of those, once you get done with school, you're going straight to this?
Yes, definitely. Who knows? Maybe I'll sell it before then, but
Yeah,
definitely I will be working with it.
And so what do your parents think about all this? I mean, running 5 businesses, going to school, and you have time to do podcasts.
Well, my mom loves it because I'm following in her footsteps.
Absolutely.
And, and I pay my own like college tuition. I paid my own high school tuition because I could. And so I think they definitely love that, a little financial burden off. But other than that, they just love how it makes me so independent, that I don't have to, come to my mom for money or stuff like that. I'm able to just do what I want because, I can pay for it myself. I think it's also very rewarding to see, their son being very successful. Hopefully they think they did something right.
Absolutely. And your mom's company is called True Kid, which is kind of like what you do. I mean, it's kid friendly. It's I think helping out the kid.
Exactly.
Not to be redundant, but I mean, yeah. So
my mom started that. Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
Actually, my mom started that also with very similar reasons that because I have 5 siblings, there's a lot of us. And when she had her 6th kid, she realized that there's not a lot of natural products out there for kids. And so she doesn't want, us touching chemical stuff. So that's why she founded that one. She wanted all natural, safe products for kids.
Now, did you guys recently just do singles to go, which or is that set to be this year? That product.
No, we have singles. Yeah. So we have 3 packs, which is 3 20 counts. Then we have a 20 count, which is 20 wipes in one package. And then we have singles that come in 10 packs.
So are you always the kind of guy that's looking for like the new product? I mean, being able to do you have your own like vision boards that you look at? And I mean, like, okay, what should be my next product here?
Yes, I definitely am always, searching Amazon, searching the internet for like products that aren't out there, because I want to fill a niche, because that's when people are more likely to use it, because there's a product missing out there that they need. So I'm always looking. And I definitely have Pinterest board after Pinterest board of just mood boards of next products that I want to create in due time. Hopefully I'll get to all of them, but
You know
I
what?
definitely have to go slow one by one.
And you know what, Freddie? I mean, that's something that I've learned. I mean, successful people usually do have vision boards and they don't sleep very much, which I'm guessing you probably don't sleep very much either.
Um, I definitely think it's important to have a vision board because you can see it and visualize your dream, and then it's going to force you to get it done. And I definitely don't sleep that much.
Absolutely. I think those are the two main ingredients to reaching your dreams and goals.
I'm definitely more of a night owl, I will admit, which kills my mom. She's like, it's whenever she's trying to reach me during the day, I'm like, it's sleep time, mom. Like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think I work better at night. I can just cram when, it's silent. I can just get a bunch of things done versus daytime. I'm like, oh, I'm missing out on things. I need to go do that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, I mean, do you have like a set sleep schedule that you abide by, or is it just whenever that you feel tired or?
It's usually just when I feel tired, but I will admit I'm honestly usually not up before 12.
Ooh. Not up before 12.
I know. Late day.
So is that when your classes start?
Yeah, exactly. Right when my classes start. And luckily this quarter, a lot of my classes are asynchronous. So I'm able to do those at night and work a bunch during the day or vice versa. Out of this, the format of this quarter has actually been very beneficial to running a business.
So Freddie, what do you hope to, so what is your ultimate goal, would you say, in life that you hope to do? I mean, I know, is it like continuing to do what you're doing right now, or do you have something in mind that you hope to achieve?
Well, I definitely, obviously in the future, I want to rival Clorox as the personal care version, the environmentally friendly version, the eco-friendly version. That's definitely one goal. And the other goal is just taking the wellness market by the storm. I want to be the Gen Z entrepreneur. When you think of, young entrepreneurs, I want you to think of me as, the kid who revolutionized the wellness industry or, created all these wipes. I just want to be, I want to create something new, basically. I don't want to just take the same old products and, we call it me too. It's like the same, just putting out the same products. I want to revolutionize products and bring them out there. And all of that is, making people's lives easier. I obviously, a wipe can't save the world, but it can make someone's life a little easier.
So since I've had you on the podcast, do I get a free bottle of wipes?
You definitely do. Maybe a sweatshirt too.
All right. Well, sounds good then. Well, Freddie, thank you so much for your time, sir. I will definitely be following your progress. I would hope that you come back sometime and tell us about any new products that you have coming up.
I would love to. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming on. Hey, best of luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you.